We need more villains in Marvel Rivals. There's a lot of characters now in this game, and if we're counting Rogue in Season 5.5, there's gonna be a total of 45 characters in this game. And believe it or not, there's only 2 main villains in this game, and that would be Hela and Ultron. You can kinda count Loki if you want to, but by the end of this series, he kinda redeemed himself, so he's not really a villain anymore. So technically, we only have 2 villains, and in this video, I will give you my top 5 favorite villains that I want them to add in this game. I will explain what role they should be, what type of abilities they could potentially have, and this is not gonna be in particular order. Let's start with Thanos. I think we can all agree that Thanos would be an amazing vanguard for this game. Even without Infinity Stones, this guy has a ton of super strength. I mean, he literally 1v1 Hulk. Like, look at this. And not only that, he also has insane durability, so he would be an amazing tank. But if we're including Infinity Stones Thanos, so there's 6 stones that Thanos has. I'm gonna explain to you what each stone does, so you're not completely in the dark. So let's talk about his Power Stone first. His Power Stone has an infinite physical power. Basically, this is his bread and butter. This can destroy planets if he wants to. He also has the Space Stone, which Space Stone basically lets him teleport anywhere he wants. He also has Reality Stone. This stone can rewrite reality. It can also make illusions. There's also the Time Stone, where he can reverse time. He can also, if I'm not mistaken, he can see the future. He has the Mind Stone, which control minds. Great, I'm not done yet, by the way. He's not done. There's Soul Stone, which he can control over a life and, you know, souls, which, you know, makes sense. So this guy has a lot of possibilities for abilities. Maybe he has an ability where he can swap around stones, you know, he can use the Power Stone whenever he wants to. This is why I think he would be an amazing tank, because he has so much CC. This guy will have a lot of crowd control. Next one I want to talk about is Carnage, which is basically a red version of Venom. This guy would be an amazing duelist. Like, I cannot imagine this guy being anything else than a duelist. This guy cannot be a strategist. He cannot be a vanguard for sure. So in general, this guy has super strength and super speed. He can also regenerate very quickly, so just knowing that is already quite insane. And what I like about his character as well is that he can make weapons. One of his power is he has weapon creation, so he can make swords, he can make axes, he can make spears. So imagine him being a duelist. If you want a ton of attack speed, he can make swords, for example. If you want like a slower attack but like a ton of damage, maybe a double axe would be nice. He also basically has the power of Venom and Spider-Man. Basically, he can basically wall climb, kind of similar to Venom. He has danger sense, by the way, so I feel like that would be a good passive. Maybe if you're like looking at him or something, he knows you're looking at him, for example. I think he should also have like webs, kind of similar to Spider-Man or, you know, Venom. Just imagine all the possibilities of like changing your weapons mid-game. I think that is such a sick concept. The next villain I want to talk about is Mysterio. Now this guy is the definition of a strategist. I cannot think of any other role for this guy. First of all, I forgot to mention, can we just admire his drip really quick? Look at his fit. He's aura farming with just his fit. This guy is just super intelligent. It's one of those characters where they can just predict your every move. He can make illusions, so he can make like fake monsters. He can even make fake heroes, even fake cities, by the way. So imagine one of his abilities where he can make like a fake clone of his allies. You're shooting this ally and then suddenly, oh, you get bamboozled. It's not actually the real one, it's a fake one. This guy is also amazing at psychological warfare, so this guy can attack your mind. So imagine with his ultimate, he can make hallucinations, he can make fake memories and stuff. He can trap enemies like in a loop. If you guys ever watched Naruto, you're basically in a genjutsu. You're like trapped in this little world and you cannot do anything about it. This is why I think he would be an amazing strategist, because he can make illusions that can heal allies, kind of similar to Loki. He can also throw out fake illusions, so, and maybe if you kill it, you get stunned, for example. For his ultimate, he makes a lot of hallucinations, so you see a bunch of enemies. Just imagine that for 1 second. The next villain I want to talk about is Dr. Doom. Now, we actually kind of saw him already in Season 0, if I'm not mistaken. This is him. This is Dr. Doom. So I'm surprised how we still do not have Dr. Doom when they basically already designed design his character. Now I'm a little bit confused with Doctor Doom on like what role he would be, because this guy would be an amazing either a duelist or a vanguard. I'm kind of leaning more towards a vanguard a little bit. First of all, this guy is super intelligent. He's basically on the same level as like Iron Man intelligence. I think he's also around the same level as like Mr. Fantastic intelligence. This guy also has advanced technology. His armor alone is just crazy strong. Let's talk about his armor really quick. His armor gives him super strength. He has extreme durability, again good for tanks. He can also fly. His armor makes him fly. This guy also has like an army of bots. He can make perfect replica, a copy of himself that can match his voice, his fighting style, his weapon. There's some scenes in Fantastic Four where they're literally fighting Doctor Doom. They're fighting him and then suddenly it was just a replica. It wasn't actually him. He also has dark magic, kind of similar to Doctor Strange and Scarlet Witch. He has teleporting spells. He can reality warping. He has time manipulation. And I don't want to mention this because this is way too broken, but I want to talk about God Emperor Doom really quick. He's very powerful. This guy is way too broken. Basically, he stole the power of a multiversal god. So he can control reality. He can control time, life, even death. Cool. That's amazing, by the way. Spoiler alert, he defeated Thanos and Galactus. So if we're making him into a God Emperor Doom in this game, he would have even more powerful abilities. Lastly, I want to talk about Null. Null is the god of symbiotes. You want to know his nickname is? You want to know his nickname? His nickname is the Dark God of Symbiotes. Holy shit, the aura. Obviously, we also saw him in season 3. So they already made like the model of Null. Like as you can see over here, they already made it. Bro, just make him already, bro. He would be so sick as a duelist. Oh yeah, by the way, yeah, he would be a duelist. I literally cannot imagine Null being anything else but a duelist, by the way. You can kind of argue he can be support because he can make symbiotes, but I don't know about that. I think he's a duelist. He is also one of the most powerful cosmic entities. You don't want to mess with this guy because he's also immortal, by the way. He has extreme regeneration, and there's a quote that I heard from someone and it just goes so fucking hard. It goes, as long as darkness exists, Null will exist. Oh my god, bro, the aura. This guy is, oh shit. This guy has cosmic level strength, by the way. He can literally just crush gods and celestials like nothing. He also has extreme durability. Like you can literally put this guy inside a planet, blow up the planet, and he will still be alive. And also the Necro Sword. Oh dude, this is my favorite thing about his kit. This Necro Sword is so broken. It can kill gods. It can also cut through planets, by the way. It can also cut reality barriers. And the most amazing thing about this weapon as well is that it can shapeshift into a different weapon. It doesn't have to be just a sword. He can obviously control all the symbiotes. This guy can just make a hive of symbiotes, put it in a planet, just like that, the planet is gone. Oh, another thing. He can make a symbiote dragon. Look at this thing. I even heard people saying that these dragons are even maybe potentially stronger than Thor. And keep in mind, he can make thousands of this. This is why I think he would be an amazing duelist, because imagine the Necro Sword, you can change the weapon of it, you can have like an army of symbiotes. But yeah, that is my 5 villain characters that I want in this game. I'm also planning to make like an anti-villain list, my top 5 most wanted anti-villains. If you guys want that, let me know down in the comments below. Maybe even consider subscribing and liking if you enjoyed this video. But do let me know down in the comments below which villain do you want for Marvel Rivals.